obviously something we needed. I almost kind of forget what a locker room feels like after something like that. So it was good. I thought the kids really played well as a team and total body of work. I think they were very resilient and really stuck together because you lose a takeaway battle and still win the football game. And obviously, it shows you how important takeaways are to get that interception at the end of the games. So obviously, a lot to go back and work for, but we'll stick to the 24-hour rule and then move on.
What was that locker room like after the win?
Like, who does this question? I'm not going to answer. It's fun. It's a choice. You know, you win. It's a lot of steam was left off, you know, because it's been a while since we won. And the kids work so hard and we're asking them to do so much. So when you win a football game, it's time to let go and regroup. And they have a 24-hour rule. I got about a 10-hour rule.
In the offense, seemed to struggle first half. What was said? You guys came busting out of the gate. The second half was said at halftime.
Colleague G played better.
You talked earlier in the week about needing, one of the players to get a sense of urgency. Did you see that today and this week leading up?
You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing team sport. I felt a sense of urgency with the defense. I felt the sense of urgency with the offense. But the offense, there's so many different moving parts that they just couldn't get going. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the coaches to see what to come with. Mac ended up and Call started doing a really good job of making adjustments because they were hopping in from 3 to 4 man fronts and stuff, and once they got a beat on them, I thought the offense did a heck of a job. So there was more urgency from the offense at the half, and then I felt that fourth quarter great sense of urgency.
You spoke about Kalen Crowder earlier this week about how hard he works now in practice and in games. What is that like? What type of players do you come to where in the first quarter, second quarter, he kind of struggles, has 18 yards the first quarter, then ends up with over 100?
Oh, I think part of that is going to contribute to what you're asking about his hard work, and I believe that his perseverance is outstanding. But the guy, when someone rushes for 100 yards, especially when they were struggling in the first half, you got to tip your hat for the offensive line. You know, the offensive line took responsibility and accountability to take care of it and make those holes for him. And then once he got in the open, that was all Kalen. He did a nice job bouncing to and out running. So he's really matured into a football player.
Defense held him to 3.5 yards per play for the game, held him to 3 points, a couple big drives. I mean, how did the sideline respond, especially after the second pick, hold him to 3 and out?
Well, I think what's really changed a lot with the urgency of the defense is, the first couple of games when we did turn the ball over, they go down and score touchdowns. And they got put in some very adverse situations both times and home to the field goal. So I think that it was a very good job at number one, play call, and number two, I think the kids really executed and had a more determined attitude about, instead of saying, "Oh, here we go again," it was like, "It's okay, let's go."
What was the response like for you and then for the guys on the sideline, knowing that it could have been a lot worse after a bad pick?
But it wasn't a lot worse. It was a really good job.
Did that have any effect on the next drive, the next couple minutes of the game?
Hopefully. But what we try to teach the players is, whether it's a good play or a bad play, let it go and play the next one. The most important play in football is the next one. So I think our kids are buying into it and understanding it. And whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you just got to go to the next play and execute.
Dion had a few returns and set you guys up pretty well towards the end of the game. How special was it to have a weapon like that?
It's awesome. Dion really did a good job. In fact, we gave him the game ball today because Dion really sparked us. He took both nice long returns. Coach Kramer came up with a really good game plan. We used a unique punt return system against these guys because they presented almost 18 different formations on their punt over the first 2 games and last season. So Kramer came up with a really good idea for punt return, and the kids really did a good job executing.
Talk about the 24-hour rule, 10-hour rule. Next week is Illinois State. How much better do you guys have to play, and how much improvement do you have to show, to take out a team like Illinois State?
I'm sorry, Jim, if I said 10-hour rule, not 10 minutes. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know anything about it. I know this. Brock's a hell of a football coach, and his team is very well prepared. And I'll be quite frank with you, I get my little cave and worry about what I have to do. I don't even play this week.
How much do you think that helps the guys from a confidence standpoint going into next week's 1 and 2 instead of 0 and 3?
Well, I think, what I was asking Dan was saying before, I think if our kids park this, because it was a great win, I don't want to minimize it. However, you got to park that and move on to next week, and then I think what it does is hopefully it builds confidence. And especially the way we did it with minus takeaways, being down 10-0, coming back, hopefully that's a great confidence booster. But just have on for next one.
After Peyton ran for that touchdown, it looked like you guys had a moment, kind of embraced, you were saying something to him. What was the message there?
We're going forward, you got to keep it up. Just park it, let's move on. I keep preaching that to the kids. The thing that's great about Peyton, how he's so smart, is he had that other wrong one and bounced it outside and got caught, and learned from his mistake and bounced it inside like he should have last time. So Peyton's a really smart individual. So I'm one of those guys that's not over till it's over type of guys. Yogi Berra, not over till it's over.
Did you have any thoughts on the crowd size that I see the site?
Disappointing. Band played great though. Band played well. I love her bands.